Hey everyone, welcome back to Road to Master. This is episode 2. My name's Jacob, and as you can see, we're going to be continuing on with some 15 plus 10 chess.com rapid games. Going straight into it, he started with e4, and as you know, we play d5 going into the Scandinavian defense. Um, should take here, main line. There's a few other things you can do where they bring knight c3, or they can push, but yeah, takes, and then as you saw from last episode, we play knight f6. Going into the modern sort of variation of it, and c4 again. So we get the same thing. Hopefully, we can get a similar result as last time. Yeah, c6. So can go e6, but I prefer that. I think I said about the Icelandic last time. So we know this opening theory. So let's talk a bit about what you see on the side. You might see my rating has gone down a bit. That's because I played a few games. I played in a tournament over the weekend. It was the 4 NCL Congress in Harrogate. Uh, I didn't perform as well as I wanted to. Um, I lost. Well, I lost one game that I should have won, and I got quite a few draws against quite lower rated players. So yeah, my rating has taken a bit of a hit there. Not boding well for the um, Road to Master objective. Um, Got to mention, yeah, we're playing against an 1852, so tiny bit higher rated than us. So it should be a good game. Yeah, so I didn't play as well as I wanted to. Um, so yeah, and then I played another league game, I think on Tuesday. I did very poorly there. So I feel like I'm in a bit of a slump at the minute when it comes to my chess, which is a bit disappointing. Um, and it's hard when you're in a slump because you keep playing, and if you play without changing anything, you're going to keep losing. So it's a bit tricky, and there are a few things I do. That's weird. This I'll keep talking about this in a minute. Um, Surely I can kick his knight. I think that's quite similar to the other game we had in this. Because he can't take. He could take. I take and then kick. So I am down a pawn. There's got to be some way I can punish this. Because if I kick, then he can take. But the problem is there's no more threat on that afterwards, which is the whole sort of point of this opening. Check, he can just block. Surely that's good for them. Takes immediately. Could defend it again. That could work. And then you can't take because of the queen trade. Then bishop takes, knight takes, and then you've got all the threats back. Kind of like that. So yeah, anyway, what do you do when you're in a slump? I think it's important to try change things up as best you can. Because I feel like if you keep going the way you're going with the losing games, you start to get a bit sort of tilted, a bit annoyed, and it's just going to keep going bad for you. Um, so it's good to shake things up a bit. So how have I been shaking things up, dealing with the little slump that I'm in? One of the things I've been doing is going over some of my openings, especially the ones that I feel like I'm weakest at. So for me at the minute, that's been the King's Indian defence. which you'll see me play if I ever get a game against D4, um, C4 as well. It's I've always sort of well, not struggled with it because I like the opening, but I've never sort of gone deep into the theory with it. So I've been going over that, and I'll post the link to the YouTube series I've been watching, which is really good, which has all the theory I've been learning. I'll post that in the comments, and you can go watch it for yourselves. 'Cause it is a really good series the guy's doing. Um, so yeah, I've been going over that. I've been going over my Caracan um, attack against white. I do the two knights. Let's take that. I do the two knights attack against the Caracan, so I've been going over that. So that's what I think is important. Is going over all your theory. Do I take with the bishop here? Take with bishop. Sorry. Take with bishop. Knight takes. Knight takes. Bishop there. Long castle maybe. Check. Let's do it. Should we do it? Should also go there first. Oh well, the bishop's hanging in it, so let's deal with that. That was the whole reason. Oh, I did the wrong. Did I do the wrong thing? I might have done the wrong thing there. Oops. So yeah, and I've been reading a book as well. It's a really good book. It's called How to Reassess Your Chess. Um, it sort of covers a different way of thinking when it comes to your moves. It's more about what the position's asking for rather than what you want to play, and learning to sort of play with that. So I think that's a really good way to shake things up a bit, especially like the way you're thinking and the way you're calculating your moves. So yeah, I mean, just think it's important to just play for fun as well. Um, Especially if you're losing a lot of games, you're really trying to win. Just make sure you still remember why you play the game, because you enjoy it. I hope that's the reason why. Um, so yeah, that's what I do, or try to do at least. If I ever feel like I'm getting into a slump. So let's get back to the position, which I think is a bit problematic. Maybe not. I think castles long here is the way to go. I think that's made a few weaknesses from, because that dark square bishop no longer has a home with the pawn covering it. So long castles check, and if they go there, I kind of like bishop there. Because you're looking at rooks coming in, then you've got bishops and knight checks everywhere as well, which is quite nice. And then you're looking as well at this fork, because this fork is gone now with the knight there. So if we can get our knight to one of these, I think probably more likely this one. Hmm. But let's throw into a check into the mix. So maybe box with bishop though. Then we kind of have to move our bishop. You could try target that, maybe force off a trade. Hmm. Let's do it anyway. Long castles. I love long castles. It's okay. So immediately, I'm looking at that. Getting getting the exchange. I don't see any particular way White can stop that. Because the usual knight there falls into that. Is that not? There's no bishop covering that either. The king moves anywhere I've got discoveries. Oh, I like that. I like that. We give away our bishop pair, but we get the exchange for it, which covers the pawn down we went at the beginning. I don't think there's any specific way he can do that. I mean, if he moves king there, we've got that as well, which is really nice. I think we're securing this exchange. You know, this is what I sort of like about this opening as well. Is that these knights you get, they can be really deadly with these forks, and with the trapped rooks as well. Really annoying because you're trading off, and there's no castling for the white king because you've traded off the queens, and their pawn structure's a bit of a mess as well. Oh, brilliant! Let's go for it then. Okay, exchange up, down a pawn. That's what we're playing with. Is that winnable? I think it might be, especially if the king goes there because we get our bishop out with tempo, which is really nice. And then we get the rooks pressure in these pawns. The knight comes straight back out. That's nice. I am happy with this. I think going back the where was it? The bishop taking the pawn. That's probably a mistake. I think just because I like the knights being really annoying. But I think there is some lines I've read about where the bishop does take, where the knight does take, leaving you with the bishop, because it can be quite annoying with this fork as well. But we'll see. I'm happy at the minute, so I'm not gonna criticize too much. Oh, exactly. What did we say? King moves out. We've got a tempo. Easy, easy move, quick move. That's what we like to see. You should always be looking for these intermediary moves as well. I think they're super important. It can be what turns a small advantage into a big one. If you're getting your pieces out with tempo and you're laying on a lot of pressure onto the king, it can really be quite devastating. I mean, yeah, let's go for it. We probably could have left that for a bit, to be honest, but I don't see any reason not to. Because I think maybe we go like there, and he has a hard time defending that. I mean, probably knight there, and then we have to take it. So it don't particularly. Oh, do I like that? Because that bishop's not looking too healthy. Then we've got checks back as well, but I kind of like this rook on the open file. I would like to get rid of his bishop here. I think that's the only thing he really has going for him. Plus, this knight comes out, it's blocking this pawn, which will kick about our bishop a bit, which is not good. So let's go with that. It does have a little tempo, but we kick it out straight away. And then we can double kick it. And then I'm liking it. Yeah, let's do that. That's nice. I mean, I think bishop there is the only real move for them. Um, then I think rook there probably. And you have to kind of go right there. Yeah. So if we go rook there and then knight there, I think is the only real way of defending it. Is it? I mean, surely king there would be devastating with, sorry, oops, with rook there. Would it? Maybe not, because he just go back. Oh, but then we double up the rooks. We doubling up the rooks, but no, because he's yeah, that's silly. Let's stick with the plan, I think. Um, there, there. Have we got that? Giving away our only bishop though, which is a bit weird. Let's go with the move anyway, and we'll see what they do. I don't see any problems with it. It's probably knight c3 next. And they have big problems getting this rook out as well, because the king's got to move, and then the bishop has to move on top of that to get the rook out. At which point you probably just trade off a rook anyway. So the question is, a rook and a bishop versus a bishop pair in the endgame. Oh, we've got f4. Do we have f4? Problem is, then the bishop's got a home there. I mean, temporary at least, yeah. Oh, uh, oh, did I accidentally play that? Oops. Having a lot of accidental moves today. Whoa. Really? What? What? You're giving away a pawn? Are you? I mean, I think it might be a temporary thing. You're opening up for checks there if you take as well, which is really annoying actually. Wow, that's quite scary. Because you see the bishop's covering that, and then that would be practically, mate, I'd have to sack the exchange back. And then I'm just back to being a pawn down. Because no, I win that pawn back though. To be fair. Hmm. Let's have a look at knight checks. What can we do with this knight? See, the bishop's covering these, and the rook's covering these. The knight will take these, so the king has to go back there. Unless you're asking for some discovered checks, which I don't think they would want, because then we've got stuff like that, and we're taking bishops, we're taking knights. Could check. No, we can't. It's the bishop. Hmm. I don't think that does anything for us. Could go there and blockade the bishop, and we're free to take. I think we could also go there then and stop these checks. I kind of like the knight out. I don't think this pawn's going anywhere. And this knight's the knight is stopping that though. At that point, we can just go there, and then we're looking for that as well. Or we could just go there straight away. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. See how it goes. If we could get rid of one of the bishops, I'd be very happy with this position. I think that's all they've got going for them. Plus, if they go there and I do something like that, and they decide to move the bishop away, I've got forks on that, which are quite nice. This is very tricky. I do think King E1's the best move, but again, you're blocking your rook in, which is quite nice. Quite nice. Yeah, I think bishop d6. Or we could go h6 first. Hmm. No, I'm not a fan of that. Actually, h6. What are we saying? h6. Bishop there. We've got that, and then we go in there. Oops. Oops. We go in there on the bishop. Not bishop there. It would be. Oh god, I can't draw an arrow. Whoa! Whoa! Surely not. Surely not. Surely that's an instant knight e6. Get the bishop. I'm looking at that pawn as well with check. Could do check first. and then the bishop, and then am I winning the? Wow. Um, no, I think e6 first. There, there. Yeah, I think knight e6 straight away. Yeah, because the bishop, the king can go there if not, and then we have the checks as well. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think that was a big mistake for them because now the bishop pair I think was all they had going for them. So we've safely got rid of that with the tempo as well. We might be able to get a passer as well with f takes e, which would be deadly. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Well, that's pinned, pal. That's pinned. I think just take straight away, and then we're doing that. We've got stuff like that. If it's necessary, I mean, free pawn. I'm not one to shy away from a free pawn, you know. Power of discovered attacks. Who would have thought? I don't even. Yeah, that's. I think he just missed the pin. This should be pretty easy plan now. Just push in if we can. Depends. I mean, he's still got the check as well, which we have to watch out for. But I don't think it does anything. I don't think there is anything solid there. The problem is the knight is a bit of a fortress because we've got rid of our light squared bishop, so the knight's sort of stuck there, which is a bit annoying. But we've got plenty ways to maneuver around it, I think. I don't. Do I see anything wrong with that? I mean, ooh, keep pushing. Hmm. I mean, we could go after that. I mean, that's B4 is probably coming pretty soon, but that'll weaken that pawn, which is good for us. Push, say, push there. No, I think maybe there would be better because you've got a few checks. Problem is, the moment you kicked out, you're letting the king back in. So we probably need bishop f6 coming. What we thinking there. They're not going to take. Surely not. That would be a massive mistake. So if they got that, I mean the rook can come in, but then we've got that. I think we can pretty safely push there. You push and then the king comes in. That I guess he. That knight's a bit annoying. I think we play it slow, to be honest. I think we could potentially even go there and then go there. You've got to watch out for these checks, though. So if we go there, does he have any forks on us? I don't think so. He does get his rook out, though, which means that pawn. Oh no, but we've got pins. We've got pins. Let's. Let's do rook f8. I think that's wise. We got to watch out for our time though. We're running low. These are pretty key moves though, I think. Yes, we do have a pretty easy plan, but there are some complications. I think the knight is the biggest one. It is opposite coloured bishops as well, but if we manage to trade off the bishop for the knight, we should be good. Or the bishop for the rook even, but I doubt that'll happen. There is potential of swapping off for a few pawns, maybe, but that's risky. That's like last case scenario, you know. If the bishop goes there as well, there is potential of doing that. Because if knight takes, God, if knight takes, you've got this, and you win back the knight with a good defender for the pawn as well, and then this pawn's fallen. But they can just move the rook across, and you're pretty safe, I think. Okay, yeah. Bishop d6 is the way to go. Check come in, king b8, rook f1, and then we're going to play g5 pretty straight away, I think. If the rook comes as well and they try c5, then we just check there because of the pin. I don't think that pawn's anything to worry about. Yeah, check. Only move. Well, rook d7, I guess, and rook f5, but not really moves, are they? Yeah, I mean, check worth straight away. I don't really want to offer the exchange right now, to be honest. I guess we've got the king has to move, and we just do the same thing. No, I think we. The problem with g5 though is they push, and it's going to be really annoying to get rid of that. Hmm. Oh, they push though. They lose that, and they're not really looking to promote that, to be honest. Not with the rook behind it. I think that's more dangerous because you've got this strong diagonal there, and you blockade it. Yeah, let's push them. Might be in a bit of a time scramble here. Yeah, push. We take. Try to get some increment back. I think it's plus 10. So we should be fine. We could even blockade it that way, which will force pretty much an exchange of the knights and the bishops, so it's straight up an exchange. There's no fortress or anything. We've got checks there as well if the knight ever moves, which is very tasty. Whoa! Whoa! What are you doing, pal? Oh, what? What? Um, it takes. Sure. Am I letting him have that, maybe? H5. So this is quite smart for him because he's making it a bit more complicated when I'm low on time. I think we go there. The king's not coming in. Am I worried about this pawn? I don't think so. I've got b5 as well, which is quite nice, I think. Think. And we just sort of need to move at this point, so we've used a bit too much time. I'm getting tempos with these pawns. Connected pass pawns as well against the rook. It's kind of deadly. This, if we have to, we sack for it. We sack um, a piece because these sort of win us a game, I think. But again, last case scenario. Wow, wow. Um, sure, I'll keep doing that. Keep them coming. He does have the chance to blockade these though. Um, God, this is complicated. There you've got that. There. That's not very nice. We need to move. Let's drop the bishop back. Pre-move that. I know I said I don't like pre-moving, but I'm a bit worried about the time. These will sort of look after themselves as long as I don't commit them to a square, which is a bit hard because he's got so many tempos on them. Not tempos, so many threats on them. I think this one's probably the most important just because it ends on a dark square. That's probably wise to do that, I think. So the king's being halted by this bishop, which is quite nice. I reckon he'll push. Push f7. Thing is, once he commits this bishop to this diagonal, we're pretty safe to push these. Um, yeah, let's continue with the plans. We have an exchange if he goes there, I think, which is very nice for us. If he moves onto the file, we have the exchange because of the pin. Um, yeah, let's go there. Ooh, that's annoying. Let's go back. Now it's not really a threat of taking. We still have this change sack. I'm up on time now as well. Ooh, this is scary. Ooh, looking at bishop there. Exchange and then win the pawn. God, wow. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for it. We've not got much time. It shakes things up a bit. He's got to be quite accurate. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think that's good for us. He can't defend these at the same time he's covering these. So usually opposite coloured bishops is dead drawn, but I think in this case, with these weak pawns as well, he'll have to bring his. Yeah, I think we've got this. If we play it right. He ever moves his bishop as well, we've got that. So the bishop's tied literally to these pawns, which is very nice. And we're looking to cut away. Yeah, we've got a bit of time now. I think this is one. There's not much he can do about it. The bishop's too tied down. I think the exchange sack in the end there was the best shout, especially with the time as well. We probably could have played it out for a bit. I was panicking a bit, to be honest. I want to lock these out on dark squares, so I'll go there. That's another key thing you want to do in opposite coloured bishops. You want to, if you're looking for a win, you want to be putting the pawns on your coloured squares. Um, yeah, I think that's good. Hmm. Yeah, no, he doesn't have any more tempo. The bishop's got to stay there to cover both of them. And if it moves, it's over for him. King moves, I get that. Bishop moves, I get that. And we are living happy. Probably could have gone there, would have been better, because you're covering this as well. But I think we have time to move it there and cover that anyway for the promotion. I think this is one. Yeah. Sure. And he's still running into the same problem as well. Bishop's back on the diagonal. And we are safe and sound, I believe. Oh, that would have been a mistake. I think this is all about tempo. There, 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 there. This is still complicated though. Wow. I do believe it's winning though. Two pawns is usually a limit for the opposite coloured bishops. I don't want this to be drawn. I think it might be though. He's managed to get his bishop out. Um, let's go for this pawn then. I don't think it's happening. It's quite frustrating. We could try do something sneaky and push there as BM though. This is really annoying. We'll give it our best shot anyway, but it's definitely not happening. There's no flag in here either. It pains me to do it. It pains me to do it. One more try. One more try. It literally won't make a difference, but I don't even know what I'm trying, to be honest. Let's agree to a draw, pal. Well played. That was a tough one. Whew. Wow. Let's see what the game review says. It'll probably say something ridiculous, but it also could be drawn. Okay, here we go. Two great moves, one blunder, one miss, few mistakes and accuracies. Yeah, book. Bishop there, it didn't like. I'm not. Does it like takes? Um, that's probably smart. Mm, yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that asking for? That's weird. I guess you're living off these double pawns, but you got no bishop at that point. I get it, but oof, yeah, knight takes. I'm guessing it said bishop takes was better. Really? I mean, there's not much in it. There's literally nothing in it. But it's also nice. Knight there. Like, wow, wow. What? Takes. I'm guessing you're looking for checks. Bishop blocks. Oh, wow. Wait, what? So what if the king moves then? Oh, that is nasty. What? Wow. Um, there. So what if the king goes backwards? I'm guessing you go rook there or something. Yeah, there's a few nasty pins. That's crazy. Wow. Anyway, right, take there. Didn't like the bishop check. Guessing just take the rook, yeah. Takes there. Nice. Nice. That was a bit of a weakness. It likes to check straight away. Yeah. Didn't like that. Because I thought that was an easy go-to move. So what was best? Oh, takes third? Wow. That's odd. That's odd to me. Maybe I just miscalculated. Whoa, it's like in that check. Oh, because you block. Ah, bugger, bugger. It takes. It didn't like takes there. Rook takes. That's smart. That is smart. Because you're eyeballing this pawn now. And you can double up. Yep, I see. I see, said the blind man. See, it's completely winning here. And it did like these pawn pushes. When did it become drawn? See, I thought this was still winning. Yeah, that's me blunder. Oh, how do you play on that? How do you play on? I really don't know. Ah, that sort of makes sense. That sort of makes sense. Yeah, because there's nothing to defend that. Whoa, oh, no. I will never understand how computers think this far ahead. It's crazy. It didn't like rook takes either. I guess you're sort of putting a nail in the coffin at that point. Yeah, that's not what I'm asking. Rook takes. Dead draw. Yeah. No, it can be done. Anyway. Wow. They get higher accuracy than me by 0.4 of a percent. Wow. Well played, sir. Well played. Whew. Anyway, into the next one. So here we are again. White pieces this time. Oh, white pieces this time against an 18-10. Um, last draw, tough one, but we get back into it. E5. We are going to have the exact same openings as last time, which is interesting. Play the Scotch, takes. Hopefully they won't take. Ah, Schmidt variation, nice. This is one of my favourite lines in the Scotch. Well, second favourite. Queen there is my favourite because that's just fun. It's crazy fun. This is interesting. So we do knight takes, and then we play bishop there, which is weird, but it works. Um, so our whole plan is there to double these pawns or make these doubled. Keep the bishops active because this pawn push or gets traded off or whatever. The bishop's going to be good, pointing at the king. Where castle in, knight there, bishop there, something like eyeing these up. Yeah. To that, I believe we play knight c3, and if takes, stuff like that, trade it off. Knight takes, bishop takes. Yeah, and then we castle out with that, I think. So yeah, we are doubling these, but the bishop gets some nice squares. Squares, sorry, there, and then with their pawns as well, it's not that big of a deal. They can castle here and gives a pawn. Oh, takes. Interesting. We play. Yeah, and we win the pawn, basically. I think we do. I think the move might have been queen there, actually. Have I messed up a bit? Have I messed up a bit? I might have done. Oops. Walls. We could go there. I know the exchange again, and then we can take. Let's go with that. That looks fun. This could be a loss for us. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not looking good already. I say it's my favourite variation of the Scotch, or my second favourite, but it's yeah. Shows how well I know my theory. Wow. Wow. You are just going for it, pal. Good for you. Good for you. So exchange again. Exchange up again. Wow. Um, two pieces. Two pieces for the exchange. Interesting. They've got to move their bishop because immediately we have. That's nasty. We have the doubled things. So I think the rule is two pieces for a rook is not the best, but we roll. We roll anyway. Um, I like my queen there, to be honest. I don't want to move it. Am I thinking f3? Or should I just bite the bullet and move it? Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down because we have played too many moves too quick, I think. The problem is, we move it, they just kick us with the rook. And the bishop's still exactly where it wants to be. I think we have to. No, that's not the thing. That's not the thing. Yeah. Let's get our other rook out, I think. There's nowhere for our rook to go at the minute. I'm not worried about this pawn, really. Because doubled and all that. Yeah, let's go rook b1. How do you actually play against two pieces for a rook? That is the question. The good thing, we have the files. We do have the files. Another good thing probably for us is that both our pawns are weak. Um, he only has one bishop, so he can only target one of our weak pawns, which I'm fine with. Um, yeah, who knows really? Who knows? I do think queen. Where were we? Queen. I think I made this mistake before. Rook there looks tempting, but I think queen's the answer because you're no longer pinned that way. Okay. Da. I think we might have to get the rook in the game. Will he be going for some sort of rook exchange? No. No. He will not, because I can just take, and then I've got that. That's our biggest threat at the minute, I think, so it's quite nice. He... there, maybe. Um, yeah, I don't like his queen there. Um, can I kick it out? Yes. Yes, question mark. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Um, let's do it anyway. Another thing about rook end games, there's so many different ways they could go. Just by one move, there's a lot of good moves at any given point. So they are insanely complicated. By kicking out your knight, you just go there. Gosh. I'm gonna kick it out. Would I be happy with another two pieces for rook trade? I would indeed. Quite happy, because I'm scared. Very, very scared. A minute. I think bishop there would be a good move for them. Bugger. Uh, mm, I think that's forcing me to go there. Otherwise, I am done for. If I don't, takes. I've got nothing, literally nothing, which is fun. Hey, hey ho, hey ho. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. You know, we keep that attitude. Do I have any sneaky tactics? No, no, not at all. Oh, don't pre-move that. Jeez. This is a hard game. Chess is an evil, evil game. Um, um, what the hell? What? What's stopping me from doing that? That's got to be a bit of a mistake at least. That has to be a bit of a mistake. Unless you've got some nefarious back rank activities going on. I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of a quick one. I did say I was in a slump, didn't I? What can you do though? The problem is I can't actually take this. It's not hanging because check. Whoa. Um, what? That's confused me. Can I use this time to get out of check? I think I might be able to. Now, which way do I go? Do I go back and confine myself to back rank threats? Or do I go forward and allow some checks to happen? Let's go forward because I think the back rank is a bit more threatening, to be honest. Now we have some threats, which is quite nice, to be honest. So I could use some. Ooh, I could definitely use some threats. I'm actually kicking out. Um, am I trading off? Whoa. Ooh, mm. Whole spectrum of emotions there. I did say I would be happy given that. Ooh, I did say that, didn't I? I did. We've got we've got evidence. No, but he takes. Ooh, ooh, that's nasty. Haha. He takes back, and then I am just losing. Badly? Question mark? Am I losing badly? Takes there, 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 and I am down 2 pawns. 2 pawns in a queen versus rook endgame. Hmm. Hmm. Fine. I think it's the best we've got going for us, to be honest. I think it is the best we have going for us. Let's go back. We've got some threats now, so at least. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. That's weird. If any takes, I have. Whew, nastiness right there. That's weird for him. I think the best I'm hoping for here is a draw by repetition, which is severely unlikely to happen. Phew, severely unlikely to happen. Um, I'm gonna go there because that looks a bit nicer. Because you've got all sorts of stuff. If you go there, sorry, if you go there, and the queen gets distracted, there's 8, which would not be friendly. I'm I'm kind of hoping that they just blunder mate in 1 or mate in 2, which would be nice. But I doubt that's going to happen, to be honest. Whoa! Da, 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 da. I was excited for a second there. You could tell. You could tell. Let's try get some counterplay. Any amount of counterplay at all would do. We're looking for that. We're looking for that. We're looking for that. We're looking for that. We're kind of just hoping. Which is the worst way to play chess, is to hope and pray. But sometimes it is all you have. 26 moves and we've used 5 minutes each. That's not a good example of good time management at all. Duh, that is a good move. Um, should we play that? Let's play that. That's fun. Gives my king a bit more breathing room. problem is the back rank. So as soon as they sort that out, it's probably done for me. Lights out. Yeah, and then we can go there. And we still have the same ideas as before. Ooh, are we looking at a perpetual? Unfortunately not. Because the queen covers that and that. Um, I think we have to. And just hope for the best. Yeah, I think it could be resignable very shortly. You never know though. You never know. We'll play on. We will play on. The show must go on. Give some fake checks. Oh no, don't pre-move. We'll give some fake checks and see how it goes. Nothing is happening though. And that's what happens when you are overconfident in your opening theory. That is what happens. Let's play it out. That wins immediately. They do that, I'll resign. I don't want to be too annoying. Mm. Come on. You've got this, pal. There you go. Well played. Good game. Quick analysis. I don't think there's going to be too much that is surprising to learn. It is going to be that rook e1 move. I'm betting a lot of money on it. Well, I thought that was the best move. Or is it castles? Well, that's weird. Castles there. Wow. Really strange. And it's a slow and very painful death from here. Anywho, that's that. Well played, my friend. Very good. Very good. So, episode 2, not as successful as episode 1. I think we lost a fair bit of rating there. And I've been losing ratings in person, in the leagues, and in my tournaments. So it's a great start for the series. But we keep moving. I think next episode I'm going to do a puzzle rush survival. See how that goes. Take my time with it and not move until I know the right move and hopefully get a decent high score. Let me know how you're liking the series. I hope you do. Leave any comments about what you think I should be doing. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this far if you made it. And have a good day. Bye bye.